What if the biggest monster you had to fight wasn't just a creature of the night, but the legacy of your own family? Wolfman, 2025, isn't just a terrifying werewolf tale, it's a deeply emotional story about trauma, love, and sacrifice. From the eerie forests of Oregon to the haunting truths hidden within one family, this movie reimagines the classic werewolf legend for a modern audience. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. We'll unravel the chilling twists, the heart-wrenching finale, and the powerful themes that make Wolfman more than just another horror film. If you've ever wondered what it truly means to confront the beast within, stick around. This breakdown has all the answers.
Back off!
The setup. Blake's haunted past. The movie opens with a flashback to 1995, where a young Blake Lovell accompanies his stern father, Grady, on a hunting trip in the remote mountains of Oregon. During the trip, the two spot a mysterious, shadowy creature in the forest. Grady, a no-nonsense man, orders Blake to stay quiet as they take refuge in a hunting blind. The memory of this encounter, coupled with Grady's harsh parenting style, shapes much of Blake's psyche as the film progresses. Fast forward 30 years, and we find Blake living in San Francisco with his workaholic wife Charlotte and their daughter Ginger. The family dynamic is strained. Blake struggles to control his temper, a trait inherited from his father, and Charlotte's demanding job further distances her from her husband and daughter. Their relationship reaches a tipping point when Blake receives a death certificate for Grady, who had been missing for years, along with the keys to his childhood home. Hoping to repair his fractured family, Blake decides to move them to his late father's secluded house in the Oregon wilderness.
It sounded like an animal. But I swear to God, it was...
The horror begins. The family's arrival in Oregon marks the beginning of their nightmare. After seeking directions from a local named Derek, they are ambushed on a remote road by a terrifying creature. The attack is brutal. Blake is scratched by the monster, Derek is dragged away, and the family narrowly escapes to the safety of Grady's house. Inside, Blake activates a generator and frantically secures the home. However, the creature's presence looms large outside, leaving them trapped and terrified. Blake's injuries quickly worsen. He begins experiencing alarming symptoms: profuse sweating, extreme sensitivity to sound, and an uncontrollable urge to gnaw on his infected arm. As the night progresses, his transformation accelerates. His teeth fall out, replaced by sharp fangs. His fingernails crack and are replaced by claws. Fur sprouts across his body, and his vision becomes distorted, resembling that of a predator. These changes horrify Charlotte, who struggles to protect Ginger, while grappling with the realization that her husband is becoming something monstrous.
I think my husband was infected.
Unraveling the mystery. Amidst the chaos, Charlotte discovers hints about the creature's origin. She finds old journals belonging to Grady, detailing his obsessive hunt for a Wolfman that terrorized the area decades earlier. The journals reveal that Grady believed the creature carried a contagious disease that turned its victims into similar beasts. These revelations paint a grim picture. Blake's transformation is irreversible, and the creature outside may be connected to Grady's disappearance.
Daddy? What's wrong with Daddy?
The family's attempt to escape using an old car ends in failure when the creature attacks, forcing them to seek refuge atop a greenhouse. Blake, now partially transformed, distracts the monster to buy Charlotte and Ginger time to return to the house. His sacrifice is a poignant moment, showcasing his enduring humanity despite his physical changes. The climactic showdown. As the night deepens, the creature breaches the house. In a desperate fight, Blake confronts the monster, which he kills by biting into its neck. However, this victory comes with a shocking twist. The creature bears a tattoo identical to Grady's. Blake realizes the horrifying truth. The monster he has slain is his father, infected by the same disease now consuming him. This revelation devastates Blake, who retreats outside as his transformation nears completion. His body contorts further and his mind succumbs to the animalistic instincts he fought so hard to suppress. Charlotte and Ginger flee to a nearby barn, setting a trap in a desperate bid to survive. With bike.
Back
off! Please, Daddy, it's me.
The heartbreaking ending. The barn becomes the stage for the film's emotional finale. Blake, now fully transformed into the titular Wolfman, stalks his family using his heightened senses and night vision. Charlotte's resourcefulness saves them momentarily when Blake is caught in a bear trap, but he escapes by gnawing off his own foot. The scene is both horrifying and tragic, emphasizing the depths of Blake's transformation. As Blake closes in on Charlotte and Ginger, they climb into a hunting blind. Charlotte aims a rifle at her husband, who pauses, seemingly regaining a flicker of his humanity. In this poignant moment, Blake silently pleads with Charlotte to end his suffering. With tears in her eyes, Charlotte pulls the trigger, killing Blake and ending the nightmare.
Happening to me.
Blake's death, a bittersweet sacrifice. Blake's death is a powerful culmination of the film's themes. While his transformation into the Wolfman is tragic, his humanity shines through in his final moments. As he faces his family, even in his monstrous form, Blake demonstrates remarkable restraint, indicating that his love for them persists despite his animalistic instincts. By forcing Charlotte to kill him, Blake ensures his family's safety and spares them from the horrors he endured, making the ultimate sacrifice. This act of selflessness is deeply tied to Blake's character arc. Throughout the film, he struggles with his inherited temper and fears of becoming like his father. His final decision to protect his family, even at the cost of his life, symbolizes his victory over these fears and the toxic legacy left by Grady. In the poignant moment when Charlotte pulls the trigger, the film conveys not just loss, but also redemption. Blake's humanity triumphs over his wolf-like instincts, leaving a bittersweet but meaningful legacy for his loved ones.
Back off!
The true identity of the Wolfman. The reveal that the original Wolfman was Grady adds a deeply ironic and tragic twist to the story. Grady's obsessive hunt for the creature consumed much of his life, driven by his belief that he was protecting his family and community from a monstrous threat. Yet this same obsession led to his own downfall when he became the very thing he sought to destroy. The tattoo on the creature's arm serves as a haunting reminder of Grady's identity and his descent into the monstrous form Blake encounters. Grady's transformation also symbolizes the corrupting power of unchecked anger and the cyclical nature of trauma. His stern, militant parenting style, meant to instill discipline and resilience in Blake, instead created a legacy of fear and emotional scars. The father-son confrontation in the film's climax becomes a moment of reckoning, where Blake's act of killing the creature is not only an act of survival, but a symbolic rejection of his father's toxic legacy. This pivotal scene underscores Blake's determination to break the cycle and protect his own family from repeating the same mistakes.
Please, Dad, you're scaring me.
Charlotte and Ginger's survival. Charlotte and Ginger survive the events of Wolfman, but their ordeal leaves lasting scars. The trauma of witnessing Blake's transformation and death will undoubtedly shape their lives moving forward. The film hints at a strained yet resilient bond between mother and daughter, strengthened by their shared survival. While the immediate danger is over, the psychological impact of their experience lingers, highlighting the film's exploration of emotional wounds. Wolfman, 2025. Ver's previous version, Wolfman 2025, distinguishes itself from earlier iterations of the story by focusing on familial relationships and emotional depth. Unlike the 1941 original and the 2010 remake, which emphasized the horror and tragedy of the werewolf curse, this version delves into the psychological toll of generational trauma. The confrontation between Blake and Grady echoes the father-son dynamics in previous films, but the modern context and layered character development make this iteration uniquely impactful.
Hurry, Mommy, he's coming.
Wolfman, meaning at its core, Wolfman is a story about love, sacrifice, and the struggle to overcome one's inner demons. The film uses the werewolf trope to explore themes of generational trauma, the dangers of unchecked anger, and the lengths to which people will go to protect their loved ones. Blake's transformation into the Wolfman is both a physical and symbolic journey, representing his fight to break free from his father's influence and become a better parent. The film's bittersweet ending reinforces the idea that true strength lies in restraint and selflessness. Blake's ultimate sacrifice ensures his family's safety and offers a glimmer of hope for a new beginning, free from the shadows of the past.
You're scaring me.
Our Nerdy Thoughts, Wolfman, 2025, delivers a story that's as terrifying as it is heartfelt, blending raw horror with an emotional depth rarely seen in the genre. Blake's tragic transformation, the devastating family dynamics, and the powerful themes of sacrifice and redemption make this movie unforgettable. What did you think of Blake's journey and the shocking twists in Wolfman? Did the ending leave you haunted or hopeful? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite films. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.